I think is like an option number 2, but Void seems a bit better. They do take the Ember though.
Yeah, it had to be one of the spirits.
I think Ember's just been safe and steady this tournament.
Yeah, I think Ember's definitely a more stable hero. Void Spirit can hit a mid game.
You're not the only one to think that, I think.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a bit of a... Oh, go ahead. Oh, Spear actually does find its target in Pure. We'll use the Overpower. Actually stuck in the tree line. Gets the Rebuke applied to him as well, and that's first blood for Save. So, of course, after all said and... Well, I did compliment Save, though.
Yeah, you didn't curse him. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more consistent position 5 in Pro Dota. He might actually be the #1.
Yep, I would agree with that. Another Shackle, but not going to be held too long as Pure taking the dual breath from Cat to Omi, and now he is slowed to a crawl and speared to a tree. Delicious bear meat for everyone on the BetBoom side.
So the other team has to match. And so far, BetBoom have been getting the better exchange up here with the 2 kills on the carry.
And Tundra's still committed, though.
Yeah, the thing is, do they have a choice, right? That's... Oh, Katomi.
That should be a freebie.
That's a bit of a misstep here. That's going to cost them.
Yep, maybe not realizing there is still a tri-lane happening here.
But thinking of it from Tundra's perspective, if you don't play 3 heroes up here, what are you doing, right? It's one of those very rare occasions, to be honest, where we've seen a tri-lane for more than a minute.
Yeah. And now the 6-minute power, or regular rune, rather.
That is what
That
a power
is.
rune is.
That's
yep,
right.
Correct.
Had to double check there. Ari, a little early for that. He's going to end up going down despite
Another
having
kill.
that innate foul play. But to see how consistent he has been, I think. I mean, how often do you see that? I genuinely can't think of another player.
And most of the time when players get known for being volatile or prone to tilt, they don't ever really...
Yeah. Searing Chains from BZM coming in from the south. Another Shackle, this time
really nice dodge from BZM.
Wind-headed Dragon. BZM, though, gets leashed. They get the coil onto several heroes as GPK, speaking of the devil, a 1-for-1, but definite favor of BetBoom so far with that core kill.
And that was even with BZM making a really cool dodge on the spear. He dodged it with Slight.
When it comes to tri-lane, I can't believe we're having this conversation. So I have to hold that thought as 33. Trying to take off this refraction of Kiritich. Well, I mean, both, if they're left to their own devices, will both be fine. As Whitemon and Ari coming in from the south now. Get the Hex. The refraction does go off, but they definitely have enough to burn through it. And that's going to be the kill for 33.
Yeah, this matchup changes when Timber hits 6, and they take advantage of that.
I mean,
you do love creating drama.
I love creating drama.
Yeah, you do. You just... You know, you make up stories about players that never happened to make them look bad.
Yeah, that's me. GPK TPing in with the coil onto 2. Whitemon the first to fall, 33. And try to turn this around onto Save. You can see Miero dropping in with a nice Mars Arena, healing up everybody thanks to that facet. Save looks like he'll be fine. And in Fountain as he dies. 1K lead for Tundra. Drums now up for Whitemon. I'm just taking a look at this net worth and seeing when that's going to catapult for him, because that has felt like it's happened every single time. Track, though, online for Save, and actually his farm so far is pretty respectable compared to every bounty game that we've had the pleasure of casting. Kiritich, Searing Chains with the Chakram coming. The mass TP, though, is going to be too late. Kiritich very low. The Spirit Vessel applied.
Oh, the wards.
And the Serpent Wards finish the job. Huge kill for Tundra. And they likely get away with murder. Save. Gonna scout things out. Not interested in partaking, though.
I actually didn't talk about this, but this is an interesting little detail for this game. Oh,
ooh,
nice.
The foil completely wasted, and now the arena from Mars, though.
They get him anyway.
Connection, yeah. It does cost them 2 ults instead of 1.
From the... Go for the normal one, and against TA, this is a good way of breaking refraction. You get a lot of... If you play the big ward, you're going to hit him, and yes, you're taking off a full stack every time. But with all the little snakes, you can deal with the TA quite well. This mid tower will be gone.
Yes, it will. Miero, though, has the setup. Yule's being provided, and the kill onto BZM. So that is the reveal of the Yule Scepter, I believe.
As they are moving over, had the right read, looked at the map, he was like, everyone went missing, they must be going this exact route, and he'd be right. And now BetBoom, of course, want to fight, because they're not giving up this Torment for free either.
They want to pounce. They get the Waning Rip to start things out, and the coil only onto 1, but it could be a big one. The Ember Spear is going to get healed up by the Chen, but still BZM is fine. Instead, the Chakram is just ripping them apart. Kataomi, the first to fall, and GPK a bigger one. BZM is the trade, though. No way to cancel the TP, but like we talked about, Tundra should be able to secure.
I'm surprised they managed to kill Ember. I thought that was going to go even worse for BetBoom. They get the opening onto Ember, but there's Hand of God, there's Pipe. A little bit of everything.
Yeah,
Spear.
now on the other side, this could be a big track kill onto 33. They have so much in the form of stun. He has not moved for quite a while, and 33 dies as a result.
Yeah, classic 4-on-1 that narrowly killed him. You mitigate a ton of Jakiro's impact. Just a wonderful item to pick up here, and of course the plus armor against TA is always welcome.
Save is scouting this out. Actually doesn't prevent the blink from Pure, and he just destroys Miero. Okay, they saw all of this, but it matters not. Coil coming in from GPK, though. We'll get a collateral, although the heal coming at the last moment from the Chen, and GPK now destroyed by Pure. Save will be next on the list. That's a 3-for-0. Aegis still intact. Goodness. Oh, it might not be over. Heritage, Serpent Wards are placed. He's going to get the one shot, but it might cost him his life. This is a big, big kill for Tundra to claim, and they get it easily. Kataomi, the only survivor.
It's now very much so pressured, and yeah, the
Greaves.
Tundra is going to take advantage of this. They're going to go for a smoke play of their own. They know that BetBoom have very little avenue, and there it is.
Wards, goodbye. Absolutely dead.
Heritage
70
just
seconds,
has
no buyback too, so this is an opening.
He has nowhere to go, right? It's fine. They've got
100%.
Chen.
Gleipnir picked up by 33, by the way. You can see the Chakrams are large and in charge. That save is almost dead just to that. Gets off the use of the last moment, but the initiation onto Pure. As he's going to continue to focus on the barracks. Macro Pyre placed. Pipe, though, and mitigate quite a bit of that. And well, the fortification was actually saved for quite a while. As the Gleipnir again.
Oh, that's
to follow, and now the jump in from Pure. That is the death of Kataomi. That's a long-range shackle, and that is the death of Miero now. Full lane racks in favor of Tundra as the Searing Chains onto 2, but now that Kiritich is coming back, can they defend? I mean, it's a 3 versus 5 still. Tundra gonna play it a bit safe.
I mean, I think if you think about it from...
But like, look at this as an example with Chen, 50% win rate.
Yeah.
But certain players are winning a lot more, right? So context is also important. Gleipnir initiation onto Mars, already half HP for Miero. Gets off the spear, though. BZM in a bit of trouble getting healed up thanks to the Chen again. But is he going to actually live through this? The Sleight of Fist? No, he is dead after all said and done. We'll see if he buys back because he does have a remnant. It's 33, yes. He does buy back, gets the gem back, and now the Searing Chains, and the right clicks from Pure onto TA. This could be the game if they just get this kill. Kiritich is dead, 80 seconds, no way back in the game. Now they're going to continue onto the Jakiro save. In the cover of night, will be able to scout things out in his own base as the Poogies look on as well. Oh, they do find him, and Pure is going to make quick work of him in the end. Double kill for BZM, though, is a double buyback on both supports for the BetBoom side. GPK focused right now on the support, but he gets bashed up, gets Abyssal. Pure not able to finish the job. Ice Path providing a little bit of distance now, but this is going to be a dieback for the Jakiro as GGs will come out. BetBoom cannot hold any longer. Tundra, game 1 victory.
Might be one of Tundra's best games of the tournament, if not the best.
They look very clean.
This was very, very well played.
They took their showers today.
And in this case, the chicken fingers was not for laning at all. It was just to have the wards to peel off the TA refraction. I mean, I think in general that's a fine facet. It's just the big ward is like really
Big ward is really
it's
strong.
really, really good. Is it a mid bat?
It might be a mid bat.
Are they doing mid bat? I mean, that does dumpster Slardar and Primal, right? Hypothetically.
Maybe. I don't really know.
Yeah, it's a mid bat. Okay.
Arguably, it's like at least somewhat of a similar archetype in the weakness against 5-manning. Nyx loves going for these like quick assassinations onto split pushing heroes, for example.
33.
Oh.
Gets the burrow after, and Kiritich has the healing ward. Not able to kill it, and instead Save will TP back to the lane where he was actually in originally. Trying to take out Whitemon, pops the Fairy Fire, but one more right click will do it, and it goes to Kiritich. So first blood for the Juggernaut. Meanwhile, trample onto Pure, so both lanes for BetBoom very, very happy right now.
Yeah. Not quite enough for the kill. You saw it there in the bottom right. It's blocking nicely, but nobody dying.
Primal BZM
Until
gets
now.
onslaughted and dead. So in the end, they do get what they came. I mean, it's 4 heroes from BetBoom making their way over, but
Yeah. Important from
Okay.
Yarrow that he has phase boots and Windlace there. Otherwise, Pure could have probably stuck.
as BZM, lots of stacks onto GPK. The TP from Save is on the way though. Ice Path hits, and they're just gonna turn this around with a crush from the Slardar.
Like, if you are going to offensively tip, I kind of fuck with doing it before you kill him. he tipped as Jakiro was TPing in. He's like, you have already overdove and you're dead. There's no way out of the situation, and we both know it.
That's the Heroes of Newarth way, is Miero gets Demonic Purge, slowed down greatly, and that should be a kill. Ari will take it.
It's a very fast 6 on SD. How's he 6?
Now, when you're position 5 Shadow Demon is the same level as the Sand King, I don't actually know if you're happy about that.
Oh, nice
hit,
path.
Crush, dead Whitemon. And now the tier 1 tower.
It's not going to swing around at any point. And it's been interesting to see. Oh,
Another Demonic
Yarrow
Purge on the
again.
onslaught. Not going to do anything. And Pure and company will be able to get this a second time. And it's already both times, though. Pure not going to be too happy about that.
Shadow Demon is so good against Prime.
He gets that Aghanim Scepter.
It's not going to get any harder for him for a while. Obviously, this was set up nicely by the way they picked their lanes. The Jakiro Juggernaut, you're kind of hard-pressed to pick a lane that just beats this.
Oh, is this
hands
the
down.
third death for Miero in a very short succession? It is. BZM desperately needed that. He's already 1,000 into his Blink Daggers, so help things in the long run.
Yeah, he seems to like this on a bad end. Have you seen anyone else this tournament buy that?
Oh boy.
He's done it twice.
He is going to get canceled here and killed off. Wrong place, wrong time for him.
It's also things that work in pub games you aren't necessarily going to implement in the same way in pro,
This is
right?
going to be big. Okay, so Blink Dagger's on the way for BZM. Has the haste. Kataomi, Spike Carapace holds BZM in place. Vendetta hits, but the Aphotic Shield is there. And now, Pulverize coming out of nowhere, and that's going to be the death of BZM. Demonic Purge upon Miero, but the Healing Ward will keep him safe and sound.
BZM would have lived there a couple patches ago. Generally scales. It's a strange hero sometimes where sometimes he feels very good in lane for a bit, and then he generally takes a bit of a dip in his power curve and then comes back in a big way.
Another
Miero's-
Pulverize, but Miero, oh, actually they do trade lives as Kataomi coming in with a nice clutch Impale.
Trade is fine for a BetBoom.
We've seen it be pretty clutch in the past.
I think it would be okay on Slard. Yeah.
No. BZM.
This is
Actually
awkward.
Okay here. He's running around the trees, has the flame break. Not corrosive hazed yet. Still juking and jiving, gets the blink off. Onslaught's coming. BZM pulverized, and now finally will fall. A good attempt. Oh, there's a damage rune.
Yep.
And they, I believe, spot it here. But the crush can be avoided. BKB for BZM. Gets the lasso, but he is all alone
Good
right
Lotus.
now. The Lotus is huge there. That is very important. But the Omni Slash comes
connects.
and destroys
Oh!
two. What?
Pure was
Pure
not
did not
ready.
get his ult off.
He got hit by Vendetta.
Oh
It
my.
actually happened already without the sounds. He doesn't know.
And the fight is just over like that. I mean, he should definitely know. He's been on the map.
You're not
33.
necessarily going to see it if you don't think about paying attention to it. Wow.
Iritich gets the last kill here. A 3-for-1 for BetBoom, and make it perhaps 4. Ari, Spike Carapace sets the rest up. Oh, this is more annoying kill than I was expecting, but
He got 20 armor from Chen plus the solar. Like, a strong poke to actually being a kill move now. Corrosive Haze makes that item so much stronger. Oh,
BZM, instant crush upon him. Welcome to the wave. GPK has to pop the BKB as Ari did use ult, but there is the Swift Slash from Kiritich. And they're going to get a second off the back of that.
Make it double. And
BetBoom in commanding control right now. They even find a Pulverize on the 33, and that is going to be a dead Scorpion. And Tundra starting to fall apart at the seams. All is looking well for BetBoom.
What a
Pure. Oh, the Spike Carapace sets it up, and the counter initiation now from BZM. He couldn't find the target he wanted, still can't, and he's just gonna get Swift Slash to death. Kiritich blows him up. And now the Omni Slash, and 33 is taking all of it. The Lotus a little bit too late. And that is probably the end of the game, if we're being honest. As Ari on the retreat, Rock at his head. 3 for 1 for BetBoom.
Yeah, this is Megas.
Oh yeah.
There's no way around it. You've got one glyph, it's not going to cut it. 30 seconds is more than enough for Jug plus Jakiro to finish this off.
Well, meanwhile, Pulverize onto the Abaddon in the mid lane, trying to get that ult to proc. Actually, it's already procced. It's Whitemon trying to give his body up for Abby. Does so. But like you said, this is going to be Megas. You got to get that range barracks at the top. That's going to be quick work. Well, Pure wants to fight. Remember, he does not have his ult right now. Swift Slash finally gets it at the last moment. Man, that must have just come off cool. And that's the first epicenter of the game onto literally nothing. The crush right on 33. Lotus Orb applied. And despite not having the Aegis, BetBoom not afraid to take this fight and finish this game 2 in style. 2 supports dead right now for Tundra. BZM in the tree line is caught. GPK is going to try to pursue, and Kiritich finishes the job. And 33, one more death for this game, and GGs are called. We're going to a game 3. BetBoom showing up in full force.
The Bad Rider counters the Slardar, finishes Slardar's game off 10-0 and 9. I don't think that worked.
That was
It's going to be my conclusion here.
He clicks it, you can't do damage to him, you can't stun him, you're just dead.
I mean, I'm not even sure who I'd pick as the MVP because everybody on BetBoom played really well. Like Miro, even with his rotation mid, he's level 4. Not that great. Okay.
Oh, this is interesting.
All right, that's new. I mean, he's playing into 2 potential breaks. So it's not the freest game ever.
I think the laning stage is pretty good versus Gyro. Like, I think...
You seem to really value this hero. You seem to think that this is the key to winning this very important game. Are you that confident on the Pure Kez?
Yes, because once they bend, if we don't, we don't take Kez, they're gonna bend it. So we just take it. If the Liquid can first take it, why can't we?
There's not a lot of people here that would give me a real answer. Why does everyone keep picking Shadow Demon? As a uneducated viewer, it looks dog. How come people still pick?
I don't know. My team was trying to like pick it too, and I like had to fight tooth and nail. I didn't want it to. I could feel it too, Sykes.
How would you feel if BetBoom got first blood?
So, yeah, kind of just a farming lane. And then Primal can pull ahead by potentially making stacks if he pushes out the wave well and then stacks his hard camp. We saw it there.
Oh, Kataomi. He's set up by the disruption. Through the gate he comes, and well, he gets the block off, but now TP from Whitemon, something you have to fear, but Miera wants this kill before he inevitably does die himself, but he's not going to get it. 10 stacks of sticky is way too much, so good rotation from Tundra to counteract that play through the gate. Light level advantage here for BZM.
Should be level 6 on GPK for the power rune if this wave... Actually, maybe he won't.
With the siege,
He will. Okay.
he does.
So, see Tundra bringing a lot of reinforcements for this. Coil.
Coil. Are they going to pursue? Yes. Whitemon gets him inside of the cogs. Onslaught is wasted as a result. Gets off the primal ult onto Ari. Now the disruption is going to hold him in place. They're going to kill off save first, and they get GPK as well. A nice 2-for-0 special for Tundra.
Yeah, nice double rotation from the support duo there. Would love to fight while the move speed is on.
Yeah,
but
no longer though. Gonna come in from the north as Miero's setting it up with the roar, and that is way too easy on the 33. And Ari now in that Firefly. Do they have the catch? Doesn't look like it.
It is kind of fascinating, speaking of someone like BZM, like what do you think? I guess this is like the $1 million question for Dota. Oh, hang on.
He just had to say his... All it takes is to mention his name. And you're cursed by Cinderin. Truly incredible skill.
I was going to say, I think in theory the Kez versus Gyro matchup is good for Kez though. But again, Dota isn't 1v1.
Dave.
Okay.
Disruption to start things out into the onslaught and pulverize. Not quite enough to get the kill. The Raven's Veil is not enough to get away for Pure. This 33 showing off the hairball. Big hook shot from Whitemon onto 2, but the snowball will be used to save them temporarily. They're not going to go too far. Coil now onto both. Tusk is dead to start things out. Gyrocopter would be the very big kill. Kiritich, though, finding some distance as 33 wants to pursue, but now will get disrupted instead. Already 3 dead for Tundra. We saw Kez die before this even happened, and after all that, it's a 4-for-1 for BetBoom. It was so close to being good for Tundra.
I think they'd probably rather have had the Shadow Demon one, but it's all good.
Boo, 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 boo! Oh, Whitemon. Oh, good attempt on the hook, but I believe BZM was moving, so he couldn't get it. That is unfortunate. Another freebie for BetBoom. 2.5 minutes on the Aegis. Lasso from Ari into the Echo Slash, but Kataomi is here as well. Called out, not doing too much, but they get the roar and they get the kill instantly on Pure. Talking about how these single target lockdowns against the Kez are his kryptonite essentially, and well, they got plenty where that came from.
That one sound.
I agree.
Maybe, and then maybe an occasionally rare, you know, the caw.
Then you need a raptor noise for the raptor dance.
And a Raven noise for Raven's Veil.
That's right, Kiritich. High ground attempt #1. They have the Roche banner placed. BZM in the middle of nowhere. Is she just gonna die? Yes! 50 seconds with no puck. What was that?
What the puck?
GPK will kill off another. Big raptor dance, but the homing missile finds its target. Walrus punch, Pure dead. I don't understand what I just watched. They just went in and died.
I mean, he must have misclicked something. He must have mistimed his... Either the curveball went the wrong way or something.
All right, they get the Aegis, but GPK, it's the uproar off. Buyback came out from Pure. This should be a set of racks. No bristleback, no puck. How do you defend?
You don't.
The flak cannon at its ready now. That'll be a full set for BetBoom in a very good spot right now.
From my perspective, you get one chance here. And, well, would you have been able to afford it? Maybe not.
Oh, GPK.
Breaking everybody out.
Yeah, that smoke was already taken out right off the bat. BZM punched into the air and will no longer be seen in this game.
Wait, how did he die that time?
Walrus punch.
Well, he shouldn't be getting punched.
Well, that's another story, Cinderin.
I'm really trying to wrap my head around how Tundra even...
You need BKB and Lotus and or Lincolns on every hero Tundra, it feels like.
Yeah, it's like, think about it this way. Oh, hang on. They got some
Yeah,
opening.
the lasso onto one of the supports. Kataomi is very, very healthy, though. Whitemon, not so much. Pure jumps in, immediately blinks away. Homing missile is coming for him eventually. Kataomi, after all of this, does die. BZM, Lincoln's pop. They're going to focus on 33 instead. The break applied despite having the Lotus. GPK just tramples all over his face. Buyback came out from one member of Tundra as BZM and Tundra.
Taking their time, BetBoom. Not.
Yeah, this could be the final fight of the game if it goes poorly for Tundra. Smokes pop. Kiritich is sitting there, daring them to get upon him. Pulverized right now onto 33. The brakes will follow, and he just melts like nothing. Buys back instantly. The Clockwork dies as well. No buyback to come from him, so if Tundra want to fight, it's going to be a 4 versus 5.
At 33 wishing that he had Raven's Veil there. The only reason Pure survived, of course. And now another big item with the AC on Beastmaster, and they're going to go again.
Yep.
PK, full vision
Jumps in, trampling everybody. Pure Echo slashes to the other side, grappling claws as far as he can get. All they can do is run. Ari, his kill streak ends. Instant buyback. Big illusion room for 33, doing literally nothing.
What's the purpose of fighting if the moment your heroes clash, the only option you have is run? Why even bother?
Yeah, I just, it is a weird game, isn't it?
Kind of crazy.
I mean, you kind of brought it up, but normally, if a game is going like this, we're like, okay, if this goes this way, like these exact things, we can understand a certain way to end the game, but this is going to be a dieback for Ari. Rapier now online for the gyrocopter as Pure and company are just being completely destroyed inside the cogs. He will drop. That's 4 dead, and that should be it. GG is called, and this was, I'm just going to say it was an outdraft big time.
I think this was a drafting masterclass. The more we see the game play out, the more we think about it. This was honestly just beautiful from the side of BetBoom. Credit where credit's due. They also played the game great, of course. It goes hand in hand, but